Day is just 1 week away, so we're gonna show you how to make a full week of game day meal prep favorites. And we're gonna do that by showing you how simple it is to use our meal prep day action plan from our book.
Today we're going to be making granola bars, chicken fajitas, beef nachos, and of course your favorite, buffalo chicken. So let's get started. Okay guys, today is the big day. It's game day. We've got to go out there and give it our best. And we're going to start by making granola bars. Let's go, man.
What is that accent?
No, I'm trying to be like macho, like, let's go team. First step, prepare the granola bars. Preheat the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit or 200 degrees Celsius. Line 2 baking sheets with silicone baking mats or parchment paper. To a saucepan, we're going to add our pitted dates and 3 cups of water. Turn the heat on high and bring to a boil. In a food processor, we're going to blitz up 1 cup of walnuts and 1 cup of almonds. Put them straight onto your tray. Now spread them all out. Now to the second baking sheet, we're going to add 1 cup of oats. Spread it out on the tray. Now place both sheets in the oven for 6 minutes. Just in time, the dates have started boiled. Now we're going to turn them off the heat. Strain the dates. Place them straight into the food processor. To that we're going to add half a cup of coconut oil. Now if your coconut oil isn't melted, scoop it in to your half cup measure. And then you can put it straight back in to the pot where you have the dates in, and the heat will melt it. Now the coconut oil is melted, add it into the blender. Now we're going to turn this into a paste. Perfect. You're going to pour it into a large mixing bowl, and it should look like a caramel paste. Look at that, guys. Once your timer goes off, take out the oats and the nuts. Well, it's very important to prioritize what's in the oven for this recipe. So if you're a little bit behind putting the dates and the apricots together, when the timer goes off, make sure to get that out first and then come back to the apricots because you don't want the oats to burn.
And that goes for any recipe.
Every recipe, yeah. Always prioritize what's in the oven. Now we're going to put the apricots into the same blender where the dates were, and we're just going to give them a chop. You don't want to blitz them up to a paste, just a rough chop. As you can see, they're roughly chopped, and we're going to get into the bowl. Now to the bowl, we're going to add in the oats and the nuts. Be careful, this could be hot. Now we're going to mix it all together. Really combine the dates and the oats. Really try and squish it in.
Squish it in there.
Squish it in.
Let's go team.
Blend it together. Let's go team, let's do it. You can do it.
Squish it on there. Rah.
Once that's done, you're going to set it aside. And now we're going to prepare a 9x9 tray with parchment paper. I'm going to show you a little chef trick. Grab some kitchen shears or just some scissors. Press down. Where the corners are, give it a snip. So then when you go line it in, the corners will fold in and it will become a perfect square.
Oh wow.
Look at that, guys.
It's like magic.
Perfect square. Now just pack it down, nice and firm, and spread it out nice and even. You really want to pack it. Bless you. Bless you.
I always sneeze when I'm filming.
I don't know. If you want to try and smooth it out, just kind of glide your spatula across it. Use the edge of your spatula just to tuck in the edges. Work it backwards. And now, pop it straight in the freezer. I'll cook everything else.
Okay, so we put it in the freezer, and now it says return to the prep day action plan while bars chill. The next step in the action day plan is to prepare all of the vegetables for all 4 recipes. So first, we're gonna start with the buffalo sauce. First, you're gonna dice half of a large yellow onion, or 1 medium onion. As you cut each ingredient, add it to a small bowl. Roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic, then add it to the bowl. 2 to 3 red chili peppers. You can add more if you'd like it spicy. Add the chili peppers to the bowl and set aside. Next, we're gonna prepare the carrots and the celery for the buffalo chicken. For the carrots, give them a quick peel. Divide the carrots into 4 meal prep containers. Cut up the celery. Add the celery next to the carrots. Moving right along, now for the fajitas, we're gonna thinly slice a large yellow onion and 3 bell peppers. Add them directly onto a foil-lined baking sheet. Here I have the other half of the onion from the hot sauce. Give it a dice and place in a small bowl. Next, we're gonna dice 2 tomatoes. And if you completely underestimate how much tomato that was, make sure you throw it in another bowl. So we're gonna slice up these olives, and I don't know about you, but it was kind of a sad day when you realized that all of your fingers didn't fit on them anymore.
What?
You didn't put olives on your fingers?
No.
Really?
From Australia, man.
Oh, I used to put them all on my fingers. Slice them up into little round circles, or you can just cut them in half, but if you want it to look like real nachos, you gotta cut them in circles. There you go. All the cutting is now finished. To a medium saucepan, add in 3/4 of a cup of quinoa and 1.5 cups of water. Give it a stir, cover, just kidding.
That's the wrong size.
Cover, and bring to a boil. While you wait for the quinoa to boil, clean up your kitchen a little bit. You can clean as you go, so that way you don't have a giant pile of mess at the end of prepping. Once the quinoa is boiling, take the lid off, give it a stir, turn your flame down to a simmer, and then let it cook until all the water has absorbed.
While the quinoa is cooking, we're going to prepare both the chicken for the fajitas and the buffalo chicken, and we're going to start by slicing up 450 grams of chicken for the fajitas. And let's pop it into a bowl to the side. Now the rest of the chicken is going to be for the buffalo chicken, and we're going to cut it into cubes. Now you're going to make the buffalo sauce. Heat a 1/4 cup of olive oil in a saute pan. Add in the onions, garlic and peppers. Stir and cook on a medium flame for 6 minutes. In about 5 minutes, you can see it's starting to caramelize the onions. And so now we're going to go in with 1 cup of water. Stir it all together. Now keep on a medium flame, and now we want to let the water evaporate and cook down the onions and the peppers.
We designed this book for beginners. Now if you are slightly more advanced or you've been prepping with us for a long time, feel free to move on to the next steps. Instead of waiting the 5 to 6 minutes to cook the peppers, just move on to the next step so that you can be done even faster. Once the liquid has been absorbed in the quinoa, you can turn off your heat and set it aside to make more room on your stove.
To prepare the buffalo chicken, into a bowl, add 1/2 cup of arrowroot flour. Here we go with the chicken.
Whoa.
Oh, getting everywhere. Coat the chicken in the flour. It's going to absorb some of the moisture from the chicken, and it's going to help make the chicken be nice and crispy and get all that nice coating from the buffalo sauce. Beautiful. Now the water has evaporated, turn off the heat, give it a stir, and then we're going to transfer it straight into our food processor.
Steamy.
Blitz it up for about 10 seconds. Beautiful.
Look at that color.
Now we're adding salt, pepper, and 1/2 cup of apple cider vinegar. Pop the lid back on and blitz for another 30 seconds. What you're going to need now is a bowl and a sieve, and we're going to strain the buffalo sauce through the sieve and move the sauce through the sieve. And it's going to catch all the pulp and leave the nice velvety buffalo sauce in the bottom of the bowl. What we have left is the seeds from the chilies. What you can do is you can pop these seeds into a freezer tray to use later. Of course you can double the recipe to make more, but you can just put this straight into there. Pop a bit of olive oil in. There we go. Next time you're gonna make a curry, it's ready to rock and roll. Once the sauce is made, you're gonna set aside 1/4 cup to go on the chicken, and the rest of it can go in a mason jar. You can pop it in the fridge. Beautiful.
So good. And so easy, right?
Easy as that, guys.
Alright, up to the buffalo chicken. Look at that picture. Almost there, guys, almost there.
In a wok, put 1/4 cup of olive oil. Turn the heat on high and wait for the oil to get hot. Once the oil is hot, we're going to go in with the chicken. We're going to cook it up in batches so you don't overwhelm the pan. We fry the chicken up real nice. Move the chicken around so it's all coated on the bottom and evenly distributed. And then once it's even, just let it sit and cook for 2 minutes.
Use a splatter guard to prevent the oil from going everywhere. After 2 minutes, remove the splatter guard, move the chicken around, put the splatter guard back on, and cook for another 2 minutes. To reduce oil splatter, whenever you move the chicken around, lower the heat. Once cooked, set the chicken aside on a plate so you can make the second batch. Add the rest of the chicken to the wok and follow the same steps as before. Once the second batch is cooked, put the heat on low and add back in the first batch. Pour in a 1/4 cup of the buffalo sauce and toss.
And buffalo chicken is done.
Woo!
Divide the buffalo chicken evenly among the containers with the carrots and celery. Add half a cup of quinoa. And sprinkle on some blue cheese. If you're not a fan of blue cheese, you don't have to add it, but it does add that authentic buffalo chicken flavor.
Moving on, we're going to be making the chicken fajitas next. So you're going to add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to the peppers and onions. Salt and pepper. Now you're just going to mix with your hands, place in your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and put on a timer for 30 minutes.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. In a bowl, add 1 tablespoon of olive oil, chili powder, cumin, paprika, salt, and pepper. Mix it all together. And now add in your sliced chicken that you prepared earlier and mix it all together. Beautiful. Okay, now spread it evenly. We're gonna pop it in the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. Set a second timer for 10 minutes. So now we're gonna start multitasking. Because we've already prepared the onions, we can go straight in with those into the pan for the nachos. So with our saucepan, we're gonna go with 1 tablespoon of olive oil, turn the heat on high, add in our onions, and we're gonna saute them off for about 2 minutes. Now we're gonna chuck in the beef, use your spatula to break it up.
When you see the meat starting to brown, give it a stir, then add in the spices. We have garlic powder, chili powder, cumin, paprika, salt and pepper. Mix together, then add in the tomato paste. Stir, then add in the kidney beans. Stir one more time and then you're done. Divide evenly into 4 meal prep containers.
Now we're gonna take the fajitas out of the oven. Perfect, perfect. While you wait for the peppers and onions, we're gonna shred up the cheese. Let's go. Set the cheese aside in a bowl. Now we're gonna cut the cilantro for garnish. So both the nachos and the fajitas use avocado to the recipes, and because we're making a nice YouTube thumbnail, we're gonna put the avocado in right now, but you don't have to because the avocado will oxidize and go brown over the course of the week. So you can leave the avocado out of both the fajitas and the nachos and just cut it up the day of or the night before, and they'll use it then. Once the peppers are done, take them out of the oven. Beautiful. Now it's time to plate up the nachos. We're gonna plate it up, make it look nice for a thumbnail, but the best way for you to plate it up is to put in the beef and the beans, the tomatoes, the olives and the cheese, and then you wanna put the nacho chips separate in a little Ziploc baggie, and then cut up the avocado when you go to eat it. Before we plate up the fajitas, rinse and drain 1 can of black beans. Taking all the bars out of the tray, and now we're going to cut it into 6. Check that out.
Nice.
Granola bars.
If your goal is around 1,500 calories a day, then you're gonna eat the granola for breakfast and choose 2 out of the 3 main meals for the rest of the day. You can also add in some snacks if you need more calories. This will last you 6 days. If you need around 2,100 calories, then eat all 4 of the meals throughout the day. This will last you 4 days. And again, you can add in some snacks if you need some more calories.
Easy as that, guys.
We hope you enjoyed today's sneak peek of the book. There are 11 more weeks just like this in the book.
Let us know in the comment section below which one is your favorite, and don't forget to post pictures on Instagram, #BigCoupleCooks, and tag us at BigCoupleCooks.
Have a great week.
Bye, guys. Namaste.
Super Bowl.
Patriots. Wait, what's your prediction? You don't even know who's playing.
I don't even know who's in it.
I say 24-21 Patriots.
I say 50-32 Eagles.
Oh, wow. That's like probably 1,000,000,000 to 1 odds, but that's pretty good.
Are the Eagles in it?
Yeah.
Oh.